Coulter Stuart. I'm here with Jonathan Durtka and Riley Smith. We're in Harbor Beach, Michigan. We're about to put on some wetsuits, get underneath the water, and look for some walleye. Can you talk a little bit about these conditions and how it's going to affect our fishing today?
It's a little breezy, but it's flat. The water's clear, so the fish have moved up from the lower portions of Lake Huron. They're coming back up to this area, and they're kind of moving back into Saginaw Bay. So we're going to catch them on our trip there, and hopefully they're here strong. The water's clear. We can dive on them and get it done.
Perfect. Let's go do it.
Absolutely.
When you're on the surface and you dive down, when these fish are moving around, does it spook them? Like, do you need to sneak up on them? Like, what do they do when they see you?
Yeah, if you're on top of a fish and you dive on, he is going to run as fast as he can away from you. So if you see a fish, the best, thing you can do is get away from him. Either swim past him or stop. And if he's slowly working away, then get down on his level, and that's when you have to really kind of sneak in on him. You're more hunting at that point. You're not really, swimming at him as fast as you can is going to scare him off. So you got to move slow, move smooth. You evaluate that fish, and you say, is that the fish I want? Is it legal? Is it the species I'm looking for? And then you aim and take your shot. All right, boys. First one of the day. Perfect eater.
Jonathan spots a walleye sitting on the bottom in about 20 feet of water. He can see that it's smaller than the legal limit of 15 inches. As the fish swims off, no doubt with a new lease on life, Jonathan spots another, much larger walleye.
Oh, what a perfect catch. I didn't want to take that one sleeping down. I was hoping he'd get up.
It's only been since 2021 that spearfishing walleye in parts of Lake Huron and Lake Michigan has been legal. This emerging group of outdoorsmen are people who are willing to push themselves to the physical limit. They battle waves, currents, and the cold. For obvious reasons, it's a small but passionate tribe.
Only one's dumb enough to do it. There we go, that's a nice one, dude. That's awesome. Lake Huron gold, baby.
Catching fish is the main goal, but there's no shortage of things to see in this underwater world. Swarms of gobies skittering across the bottom. A bass patrols his territory. Endless amounts of nooks and crannies to search for walleye.
So one was in the mud. The other one was laying right between two rocks. And then this one came swimming by. Yeah.
Both these were active on the other side,
Yeah.
outside the break wall, just swimming around. Yeah, a little too close.
Just a little too close.
I did not shoot a single walleye. Riley and Jonathan, on the other hand,
Mama, 5-point baby.
are absolute masters at what they do. It's fun. Everything's gonna be fine.
One of the best parts about catching fish is cooking it, and we have professional chef Molly Mitchell here.
So today we're gonna make some fish tacos with this beautiful walleye. I'm just rolling out some flour tortillas, and I'm gonna take them over to the grill here.
Grill them up so they're nice and fresh for us. We're gonna make a green sauce to go on top of the fish. The fish is so fresh, I don't wanna do too much to it, so I'm just gonna salt and pepper it with a little bit of olive oil.
So we're gonna have a nice herby sauce made with some grams.
I also have a little bit of basil. I have some dill and some cilantro that I'm gonna chop up real fine and season it with a little bit of lemon zest and a little bit of Calabrian chili and salt and pepper, and it's just gonna be so good. I have these McClure's pickles from Detroit. I'm going to chop up a few, add them in, and I'm gonna put some olive oil in here. Who wants the first taco?
So good. Well, guys, I had a ton of fun spearfishing with you. Molly, that recipe was absolutely delicious. If people want to learn more about your cooking and your recipes, they can go to the Flowering Hearth on Instagram. If you want to go spearfishing with Riley, you can go to @DawnGuideService on Instagram, and stay tuned for more Midwest Outdoors.